Hey lovers, I'm back. You guys already know I start every video by saying thank you so much for all the likes, comments, and just overall love on my video, all the views. I appreciate you guys so much. If you haven't subscribed to your girl, make sure you do that. But you already know, we're gonna jump right into it, right? Today I wanted to talk about first things first. Do y'all know one thing that I learned from relationships? Do y'all know the most important thing that I learned from relationships? And I know it's gonna sound crazy, but it's being selfish. Hear me out, hear me out, hear me out. I know that sounds crazy as hell, right? But being in a relationship really taught me how to be selfish. You don't understand the pain until you get with somebody and you watch them do everything that they want to do while they're with you. They're with you, but their main focus and their main goal is on everything else. And that really, I had an aha moment the other day. I was sitting down writing in my journal and I was like, wait, that's where we make the mistake. The mistake is worrying about we when I don't even have me together first, right? We jump into these relationships and want to jump all into we mode, but there's so much stuff that you want to get done for yourself. I've dated so many men who did not slow down for me. I dated so many men who was constantly focused on their goals. They were constantly crushing what they were doing. They were constantly moving on to the next level. And it was like we were together, but we weren't, because I'm watching you accomplish everything that you want in this life, but our relationship is on standstill. Why? Because this relationship is not a priority. We're just here doing this in the mix, whatever we're doing. But you listen, when you're not a priority, you know, because of things that are important to people, things that are a priority to people, they're on it. They're consistent. It gets done. They're never lacking. They always show up, right? So that's why I say being in relationships really taught me how to be selfish, because I watched so many people be with me yet be all about them. It was like separate but equal. It's like, yeah, I like you, I think you cute, what we doing is cool or whatever, but I'm not stopping for you. I'm not slowing down for you. I got goals I want to do. I got things I want to see. I got places to go. You know, I got somebody to be, and they was on it. So I was literally sitting back like, damn, I literally watched every person I was with like upgrade up out of our relationship. And it's not because I wasn't moving. It's because we were just going two separate directions. But eventually you just part. It just separates because we were never going the same direction from the jump. We were two people that met, got together, and we went like this. We weren't going in the same direction straight. It was like, see you later. And I was like, that was really like an aha moment for me. I put my downfall in relationships was the moment I got into a relationship, I focused on the we. I put the me to the side. I put the I to the side, right? Men don't operate like that. They don't stop. They keep going. They keep going. So I think that's a learning lesson for us women. Like, you cannot slow down because you're in a relationship. You have to run hard after everything that you want. Okay? All that. And I used to be the type that's like, listen, when you're in a relationship, you got to drop the I's for we's. Yes, but you got to have your shit together first. That's why I'm not team struggle love no more. I'm not team figure it out together no more. I'm gonna have my shit together. You have your shit together. Now when we meet, we can focus on loving each other. Okay? We can focus on just loving each other and moving forward. But yeah, like being in relationships really taught me how to be selfish. It's just like, you got to focus on yourself. And that's the part that I was missing. I was so lost in my partners. I was so lost in everything that they had going on. I would lack myself and I would slow down, right? But they never slowed down. They kept on going. They kept on chasing. They kept on running full speed. And eventually they just ran right up out my life because they were on to the next thing. So, you know, listen, when you are not a priority for someone, you got to get out the way, because eventually them paths, they gonna separate. If you're not going in the same direction together, you are going in two different directions apart. You're either going together or you're going apart. But we gotta pay attention to those things, because you don't want to be growing, and you think you guys are going together, and it's Do you know how many times that slapped me in the face when it was time to separate? Whole time I'm thinking we're going the same speed. It's nah. So yes, relationships taught me how to be selfish, how to focus on myself, how to be about me. I watched so many people accomplish so many things while they were with me. They did not slow down. I was focused on the relationship while they was focused on their next move. I was focused on us and they were focused on them. So it's very, very important, y'all. You got to make sure you guys are going the same direction, because if not, it's going to separate. At some point, it's going to separate. And that was a hard reality I had to face many times. Like, we were together, but we weren't growing together. And if you're not growing together, guess what? You're growing apart. So don't make that mistake, okay? When you're in these relationships, you got to stand strong. You got to stand firm. You can't let go. You can't let go of everything that's inside of you. You can't let go of everything you want. You have to keep pursuing what you need for yourself, right? I know it's so easy to get lost and lose yourself in other people, but you can't do that. It's not healthy. They will leave you every single time because they're not stopping for you. They're constantly going after what they want. Just make sure the person that you're with, you're what they want, because then you guys are going in the same direction together. You're not a space filler. You're not holding a place. You're not just passing time. You're not just around till you're not. Like, they planned for you. They plotted you to be in their future. Their next move includes you. All right. You don't want to wait till you get to the end and realize that they're gone by themselves and you're stuck trying to figure it out. So please take care of yourself. Please love yourself a little more. Please pay attention to the signs. Please don't slow down. You got to keep going in the direction of everything you want. And hopefully the one that you want is going in that same direction, but never slow down. So I love you guys. Thank you for listening. If you haven't subscribed, make sure you subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video.